Hey everybody, it's Dr. Brenda, money coach and the creator of the Gutsy Women Club, where women dare to dream and take bold actions to follow their heart's journey. So I want to talk a bit about, kind of like being the gutsy woman, being the odd one out. I'm almost hitting my 5th month anniversary of being a full-time RVer and, first-time RVer. And so I've been in 19 states and dozens of campgrounds, and only twice have I run into other solo women or, a couple of women RVers who are out there without a guy. And so one was at like Anastasia State Park, and I was leaving the next morning. She had just pulled in the afternoon, and so we didn't get a chance to talk very much. And then here also, I mean, if I see that there's another a women-only group or solo woman, I typically say hi and how's it going. And so I met someone here. Just they were headed out again, and so you can imagine. The other day, I walking into the campground, and there are all a row of Class B RVs, and those are the smaller RVs. And a group of like 7, 8 women sitting in a circle, and they're all older white women. And so I approach and I say hi and, tell them I'm a full-time RVer and talk about where I've been a little bit. And the one person's doing all the talking. Says, well, where are you going after Texas? I said, well, in the spring, I'm going to head into California, and I'm going to go up the West Coast, Oregon and Washington. And didn't quite get the response I had anticipated, like, wow, that sounds fabulous. Instead, oh, California and Oregon, oh, you don't want to go there. Okay, I said, there's beautiful, beautiful things to see, beautiful countryside, beautiful monuments. Oh, well, you definitely want to stay away from Portland. You don't want to, those are all those people over there. Those people, okay? So what she's telling me is they're blue states, they're commie states. There are protests all over, but yeah, those are your radical left people, all covered in that state, right? So it's like, oh man, I'm so disappointed. Here I've got this group of women RVers, and they don't fit my mindset at all. There are no blue states and red states in my book. I'm traveling. I've got different destinations. I want to see the country. It's gorgeous in every state, whether it's red, whether it's blue, it doesn't matter to me. And, but it's that type of attitude that just sort of like shuts me out. It's like, okay, you've sort of signaled that, I'm not one of you, so I don't belong in your circle, right? So it's that, it was really disappointing, I have to say. I don't run into a whole lot of solo women RVers. I just don't. They may be out there, but we haven't run into each other. So I've started to, for me, the Facebook groups are the lifesaver. So Wander Women RVers, that's sort of where I started. So that helped me. I learned more and more about the RV life. And then I got to see where people were going. And I post quite a bit there now, and found some like-minded people. So that's been a really good one for me. And then the Sisters on the Fly, I love that organization. It's much more social, but it's been more difficult in the times of COVID. I've been more reluctant to, you don't have a lot of the meetups that you once did. But they have wranglers, for each state or areas within the state, and they hold events. And I've met 2 sisters, one in Vermont and one in Virginia, who we've spent time with, and that was a real treat. So that's been special, those 2 groups. And then the fact is that most of these campgrounds you've got couples. And now I don't like I haven't been to any age-restricted, the 55-plus RV parks. I just don't see that as my thing. But generally, you have older couples, older white couples RVing, so I'm a little bit of an anomaly. And sometimes I do feel like, a misfit, or, I don't quite, there's few people to really hang out with, especially on the road here. So, yeah, I mean, my message is to you, like, whatever your politics are, and you're a solo woman out there, be open to other women who are out there too. I mean, don't just shut them down because they don't have a Trump bumper sticker on their car, you know? I mean, it's just not the way the world works, you know? The Sisters on the Fly have a motto, you know, travel with kindness. And that's what it should be about. So, you know, connect with other women, help them, be open to suggestions, have fun. Don't, you know, don't shut the door like that. So, the other thing is, you know, politics. So if you know, campgrounds, folks, the areas that we're in tend to be rural and more conservative. So there's also Facebook groups for progressive women RVers. There's a Facebook group for liberal women RVers. If you're African American and you're out there RVing, there's a Facebook group for you. If you're, you know, trans, there's a Facebook group. If you're LGBTQ, there's a Facebook group. So they're out there, seek them out. You can make some friends and make some connections, and hopefully, you know, one day meet up. So wait for the truck to get on by. Oh, by the way, I'm on a sky deck. It's heading into the latter part of October. It's hot, and it's humid today. I haven't been up here at night. There's been, you know, a bit too much cloud cover, but I may try it out if things can cool down. So please subscribe and join my Gutsy Women Club, gutsywomen.club, where women dare to dream and take bold actions to follow their heart's journey. You take care.